A 65-year-old Sumitra Devi with her grey hair, a red bindi on her forehead, and a simple yet clean sari. She had spent her entire life raising her son. Her husband, Arun Babu, had passed away many years ago. In those days, she endured countless struggles to keep the household running, making pickles to sell, sewing, tutoring, doing everything only to educate her son, Aniket. Today, Aniket has a good job and the family is financially stable. But there is no peace in the household. His wife, Madhumita, is a beautiful, educated, city-bred woman. But her nature is filled with arrogance. She always believes that the right to run the household belongs to her alone. She constantly belittles and humiliates her mother-in-law. One afternoon, suddenly chaos erupted inside the house. Madhumita screamed, "Oh God, where is my gold bangle? I kept it in the cupboard. Why can't I see it today?" Aniket rushed into the room stunned. "Where did you keep it? Search properly first. Don't panic." With trembling hands, Madhumita said, "I kept it in the right place. No one came into the house. Then who could have taken it? You tell me. Do you know how expensive that bangle is? You know the price of gold now." Aniket replied, "Yes, I know gold is expensive, but you kept it in the cupboard, and now you don't see it. Look carefully before crying about it." At that moment, Madhumita's eyes fell on her mother-in-law, who was quietly standing nearby. Staring at her, Madhumita shouted, "I suspect you. Nobody has entered this house for 2 days, and I put the bangle in yesterday itself. Then who else could take it? Now I understand." Aniket was shocked. "What are you saying, Madhu? What do you mean?" But Madhumita didn't stop. "You don't know how many times your mother has opened my cupboard? Earlier you even told her to take money for groceries from there. From then she got greedy, isn't it?" The house fell silent. Tears filled Sumitra Devi's eyes. With a trembling voice she said, "I don't even touch your cupboard now. It's been years. These days you don't even allow me to do the shopping. Why are you putting false blame on me, daughter-in-law?" But Madhumita, furious, shouted back, "It's not false. It's the truth. Who else would touch my cupboard? Surely not me? Surely not your son? Then where did it go? Did it grow wings and fly away?" The neighbors soon heard the story. Some felt sympathy, but others started to believe that maybe the mother-in-law had indeed stolen the gold bangle. The poor old woman, who was hardly noticed or cared for, was now being called a thief. That night, heavy rain and storm raged outside. Inside, Sumitra Devi sat alone, weeping. No one called her to dinner. Madhumita and Aniket ordered food and ate in the living room, while she sat hungry in her room. Later, Aniket entered her room with her small cloth bag and said coldly, "Mother, take your bag and leave this house immediately. I don't want any more unrest. I searched everywhere but couldn't find the bangle. My wife would never lie. Then who else could take it? You should have at least told me the truth, Mother. I wouldn't have had to feel so humiliated in front of my in-laws. So I'm asking you nicely, leave this house tonight. Otherwise, I cannot live in peace." The 65-year-old woman stepped out into the stormy night. She turned back once and saw Madhumita smiling wickedly. With tears streaming down, she said, "Wrong never lasts forever. The truth will come out one day. Maybe late, but when it does, it will strike hard." She walked alone into the dark streets with only a bag of clothes and a little money given by her son. But she had no roof over her head. When she went to a relative's house, they refused her, saying, "Your name is ruined now, sister. People say you are a thief. If you stay here, we will also be disgraced." The door shut on her face. Rejected everywhere, she finally found shelter in an old-age home. Every night she cried into her pillow and prayed, "Goddess Durga, if I have been wrongly accused, let the truth come out one day." One day, a wealthy woman visited the old-age home. She wore a silk sari, gold bangles, and had eyes full of compassion. She held Sumitra Devi's hand and said, "Do not fear, mother. Lies never last. The one who insulted you will face punishment. The time is coming." Meanwhile, Aniket's colleague discovered the truth. At a wedding, he saw a woman wearing a bangle identical to the one Madhumita claimed was stolen. That woman laughed and said, "Why? A few months ago, Madhumita herself sold it at the jewelry shop. I bought it from there." The news spread like wildfire. The colleague confronted Aniket. "Your wife secretly sold the bangle but blamed your mother. You betrayed the very woman who raised you with so much sacrifice." Aniket was shattered. Soon after, fate struck. Madhumita slipped in the bathroom and suffered a terrible fracture, leaving her bedridden for months. Her own family refused to take her in. Her pride slowly began to crumble, but she still did not confess her sin. Later, thieves robbed their house, stealing all her remaining jewelry and money. For the first time, Madhumita cried real tears. Now she understood the pain of true loss. If that wasn't enough, Aniket lost his job due to layoffs. With no income, the couple fell into poverty. Unable to bear the disgrace, Aniket left for Vrindavan, renouncing worldly life, seeking redemption for the sin of insulting his mother. Madhumita, abandoned and starving, was forced to search for work as a maid. She eventually got a job caring for an elderly woman. But when she entered the house, to her utter shock, she found that the woman was none other than Sumitra Devi. Trembling, she fell at her feet, crying, "Mother, forgive me. Your son has left home. I have no one. Please forgive me." But Sumitra Devi turned away coldly and said, "I do not know this woman. Take her away." The new family, who had lovingly adopted Sumitra Devi as their own mother, threw Madhumita out. On the street, Madhumita collapsed weeping, as strangers tossed a few coins into her lap, mistaking her for a beggar. Meanwhile, inside her new home, Sumitra Devi also wept, not for her cruel daughter-in-law, but for her son Aniket, who had renounced the world. She prayed,